You hear the term, he's a thrower, not a pitcher. A lot of guys in the minor leagues, they're throwers. It takes a pitcher to succeed at the major league level and adjust to the league's adjustments as they get a book on you.
That's a great point. It's all about pitch sequencing and pitch selection. You cannot be too predictable on the mound when you're a major league pitcher. The major league hitters will find you out. They will know exactly what approach to take against you if you are too predictable. Being able to vary the pitches that you use even within a game. Maybe the first time around, you're going with the changeup. Second time around, you're going to the breaking ball, or vice versa. Keep them guessing. Major league hitters are too smart. They are too good. You have to continually stay one step ahead, move the pitch up from the hitting zone, below the hitting zone, in and out, arm side, glove side. That's the key to success at the next level.
Or else major league hitters will reach into your body and pull your soul out.
A newcomer to the big leagues is interviewed about a milestone moment in his young career.
From the rejuvenated Gaslamp Quarter in downtown San Diego, MLB The Show has baseball from Petco Park. Tonight, it's an in-division matchup from the NL West between the LA Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on,
one out, bases empty, and in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Sent on the ground out to second, fielded cleanly, and that's the second out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, David Boucher trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. He's set. Here it comes. Arias has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, I hope the opposition knows what it's got coming to them today. Game 1 of their road trip right now, 6-2 on their homestand. They're on fire their last 8 games and playing with a ton of confidence.
And another throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. The 1-1. Right side, hit hard. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level ace.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. Popped high in the air. And And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. Ready now is David Boucher. He collected a base hit his first time up. From the stretch. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball one. The 1-0. Soft liner out toward left center. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Now into the box, David Boucher. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Clevenger over at second. Grisham is over at first with one away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-1 home.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And the 3-1. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Digging in now for San Diego, David Boucher. Chance to cash in here, and don't be surprised if he does. Certainly known as one of the best clutch hitters in the sport today. And the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it. 1 out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Will Smith. He'll start us off in the 8th.
No, you're only down 1 right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus.
Digging in next, Donovan Casey. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And he'll indeed square on 3-1 as he gets this one down. There's 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Padres jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Mackenzie Gore earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Emilio Pagan hammers down the save, his 22nd. Afternoon baseball coming your way on the show from Petco Park in downtown San Diego. Today, a matchup out of the National League West between the LA Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. With Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Dan, 2 big-time power arms featured in this one.
Yeah, man, we've got a couple of right-handers that can bring the noise here. Both of these guys, big power arms. Velo plays in the game of baseball. Also, a good assortment of breaking pitches. If these 2 guys are on, I think you're going to see a lot of...
David Boucher, the Delaware-born hurler, gets the call to start here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. once.
Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo home run there for Mookie. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0. Bo Bichette stands in as he looks at a called strike. Comes into play here at 273. 6 home runs, 18 driven in. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So 1 out and nobody aboard, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. Now here's the pitch. Fouled away. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way? Hey, you know what? You could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
Here now is Will Smith. He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. He'll enter play right at 333. 9 homers and 31 RBIs.
1 out. You got 1.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 7 homers and 19 driven in. Fastball called for strike 2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Taken in by Machado. VR at the bag, and that retires the side. Digging in will be Edwin Rios. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
The second baseman.
Stepping in now, Michael Busch. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the 2nd out. Next for the Dodgers, Donovan Casey. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. 0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd, tied at 1. Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, David Boucher. And now the first pitch. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way, you show up.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end. So here now is the pitcher, Dustin May, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Pham has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. So with 1 away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Mookie Betts is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. The 1-1. High and deep to right center. Myers on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. First pitch on its way. Bo Bichette stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pham is underneath this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. So here's Cody Bellinger as we begin the top of the 4th. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
A ball and a strike now. And right into the shift. Scooped up. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So here's the cleanup hitter, Will Smith. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And it's fouled away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Max Muncy will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fast.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. All tied at 1-1. At the plate now is Edwin Rios. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Standing in now, Michael Busch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 2-0 now. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Myers is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. The throw is wild and it gets away. So next to hit is Donovan Casey, struck out in his last trip to the plate. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Donovan Casey becomes the second out here in inning number 5. Dustin May is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Dodgers leave 1. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Next to hit will be the pitcher, David Boucher.
David Boucher.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Yanked hard down the left field line. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Pham ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
New inning set to get underway. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Grounded weakly toward third. Reined in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Next to hit, Bo Bichette flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
First offering on its way. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So a ground ball single up the center of the diamond makes it 2 hits for him on the afternoon. And that total is currently tops on the ball club through the first couple of months of the season. Will Smith is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself.
And hang on, he's out. Gunned down, trying to swipe a bag with 2 away, and that's going to put an end to the inning. Trying to move into scoring position with 2 away, but not. So now here is Will Smith. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. 2-2 to the Dodgers catcher.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive.
Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here. So a solo shot down the line in left, number 10 for him on the year, as the Dodgers have bounced back to tie this one at 2.
Talk about it being a game of inches. That ball stays barely fair to tie this ball game up late.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious.
Jenny, we followed him all the way through the minors, and now it's his chance to sink or swim in the show. Now, you know better than anyone what it takes to succeed as a two-way player at the highest levels of the sport. What are we looking for from him?
He's going to have to be more committed than he's ever been. If it was hard to get to this point, it's going to be even harder to be able to execute it here on the big stage. I think he has all the tools. It's just a matter of if he can maintain the mindset and the organization believes in him and gives him the opportunity that he needs.
And to stay hot and productive at the top level of the game is something very few players can do.
It's tough to stay there. It's one thing to get there, but another thing to be able to have success. It's a daily grind, and there's a lot of pressure there. There's a lot of pressure. All eyes are on you. There's a lot of money at stake, and you know that the leash is very short, especially for the rookies, the newcomers up there, and especially on top of that, if you're a two-way player.
Summer sun is nearly set, and now it's time for baseball at Petco Park in San Diego. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Milwaukee Brewers and the San Diego Padres. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are
Dinelson Lamet is on the mound for Game 2. Next to hit is David Boucher. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Yelich finds some space out there for the catch to retire the. So 1 down, no one aboard, and that'll bring up the versatile center fielder Manuel Margot. Hit out toward second. Right to him. Throw gets him, 2 down. 2 down, no one on base. And up next, the infielder slash utility man, Ronald Torreyes. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, David Boucher. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Struck him out. Up next, David Boucher. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Oh, he chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike 1.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
And he fouls this one off.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some.
Next, here is David Boucher, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here. With that base-running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, and couldn't keep his hands back.
The 1-1. 3 runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders.